Hi everyone, did you know that you can fly your drone at night? That's right, you can fly at night the same as you do during the day. You just need to follow the same rules as you normally would. You need to understand the challenges that come with flying at night. And most importantly, you must have an FAA compliant anti-collision light on your drone. So today I'm going to show you two of the most popular anti-collision strobes. And for those of you who want to fly your DJI Mini 2 at night, you're going to want to hear this. So let's check them out. Hi everyone, Russ here. This is 51 Drones, and if you're not yet a subscriber to the channel, I invite you to browse around the channel after you're done watching this video, and if you find something of interest or value, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. It's right there is a little square to click on. So flying at night is something that many drone owners aren't aware that they can do. Up to this point, if you were flying for recreational purposes, if that was your intent to fly for fun, you could do so without any kind of special waivers or qualifications of any kind. Now, as a Part 107 remote pilot certificate holder, flying commercially at night would require you to possess what's called a daylight operations waiver, which was a very tedious and lengthy process to get. Now, in either case, all flights required that there be an anti-collision strobe active on the drone. And that's actually still the same, and it's going to be the same moving forward. And flying a recreational flight will pretty much remain the same as well, as far as I know. Now, I believe that there is some education coming for those pilots too, but I'm not positive on that and when that's going to happen, but I'll be sure to keep you updated. But the big change, and I learned this from Alan over at Drone Pilot Ground School, coming on March 1st of this year, March 1st of 2021, Part 107 pilots will no longer be required to possess a daylight operations waiver for conducting commercial flights at night. From that day forward, as long as you have completed the free FAA online training course and you have anti-collision lighting on your drone, you can conduct those flights. So no matter what the intent is of your flight, you must have one of these. This is the drone anti-collision light from Ulanzi, and this one is from LumeCube, and it's called the Strobe. Now, I've used the Strobe since the day that it was released, and I've been very pleased with its performance. I'm not going to tell you a whole lot about this one in this video because I've already done a detailed review on it. And I'll put a link to that video right up here as well as in the video description. So go ahead and watch that because it will tell you everything that you need to know about this amazing little strobe light. It's seriously, it's perfect. And they recently lowered the price. So it's pretty much a no-brainer. Now, many people have been getting this one. They've been getting the Ulanzi DR-01. And the reason it has been so popular, I think, is because it's cheaper than the LumeCube. It's $29 and the LumeCube Strobe is $39. So it's about $10 cheaper. But there are three reasons that I think you should skip the Ulanzi. Now, before I tell you those, let's cover the three requirements of any anti-collision light that you use for flying a drone at night. Number one, the LED lights on your drone, if they have them, do not count. They are not bright enough. To be FAA compliant, the light must be visible for up to 3 statute miles away. Now, that's for situations where your drone may come into contact with a manned aircraft, so that pilot of that manned aircraft has sufficient time to adjust their flight path. So 3-mile visibility. Secondly, the light must be strobing. It cannot be a constant on light. And then finally, the color of the light must be either white or red. And of course, bright white is the best. So the first reason that I would advise against the Ulanzi is because it's simply not bright enough. The LumeCube is 500 lumens and visible in 360 degrees, all directions. The Ulanzi is not even close to that level of brightness. They don't even advertise the lumens of this strobe. Like, I placed both of these on top of my iPad, like face down, and you can see from the clip here on the screen that the Ulanzi light doesn't reach even half as far as the LumeCube light. Also, the color of the LEDs on the Ulanzi is much more yellow. It's a much more warmer light, which further decreases the visibility. Now, all of the advertising on this light says that it meets FAA standards as an anti-collision light, but I am very skeptical about its ability to be seen from 3 miles away. Now, I had it on my Mavic 2 Pro at 800 feet away and I could not see it flashing at all. So I honestly don't think you're gonna be able to even see this from 1 mile away. Now, secondly, the mounting system on the Ulanzi is very similar to Velcro, the old style of Velcro with the hook and loop on one side and then the soft like carpet material on the other side. And it's really not that secure when you compare it to the 3M Dual Lock that's on the LumeCube. Dual Lock, you guys, is legit. When it's stuck together, it is stuck together. I don't have much confidence in the old hook to fuzz Velcro design. Lastly, and most importantly, for those of you who want to fly your DJI Mini 2 at night, there really is only one way to go. Okay, so this is a test for those of you that have the Mini 2. You may be wondering, how do I keep my drone under 250 grams and put an anti-collision strobe on it? So we're going to test out the weight of these two. So right here I have the Mini 2 on my scale, my trusty kitchen scale, and we're going to put the Ulanzi on there first. So let's put the Ulanzi on there, and we got 8 7/8 ounces, and I can't do that conversion in my head. So Alexa, how many grams is 8 7/8 ounces?
8.875 ounces is 251.6 grams.
251.6 grams. That puts the Mini 2 over the 250 gram limit. So you do have to have this drone registered with the Ulanzi on there. Let's take that off. Let's put on the LumeCube. The LumeCube says 8 3/4 ounces, which of course is lighter. Alexa, how many grams is 8 3/4 ounces?
8.75 ounces is about 248.1 grams.
248.1 grams, keeping you below the 250 gram threshold. So yeah, if you own the Mini 2 and you want to fly at night without having to register it, get the LumeCube Strobe and stay under that 250 grams. I know that's really important for a lot of you. And as more sub 250 gram drones are released to avoid having to comply with remote ID, the LumeCube Strobe will be the best for those as well. Now, is there anything that's good about the Ulanzi? Well, there's a couple. Number one, it's USB-C rechargeable, where the LumeCube Strobe is still micro. So USB-C, that's really cool. And then the battery life is as good as the LumeCube. Both of these lights stayed on fast strobe for over 5 hours. So the battery life is actually really good. But those are the only two good things that I could find about the Ulanzi. I will have a link for both of these strobes in the video description below, so you can click on them and learn more about them for yourself or to purchase them. And like I said, the LumeCube is only $10 more, and you're getting a much better product, and it's proven to be FAA compliant. It's backed very well by its company, so it does make the most sense. Hey, in the comments, tell me, if you plan to fly your drone at night, why? Why are you flying at night? What's your purpose? I want to see why everyone's flying at night. Click on a thumb on your way out of the video today, preferably the one that's pointing up. Subscribe to become a member of this community. Follow me on social media right here for extra content. Have a great day, everyone. And as always, fly safe and fly smart. Into the